Hey everyone, Kane here and welcome to another video of Art of Conquest. In this one we have Pinnacle. So I started using Deadeyes in this particular event and I managed to score 7 seconds. The person above me has scored 6, but I think he would be able to do 4 or 5 if he really wanted to. I'm not sure, but at least I think so. So, how should you prepare and what should you have? Now, the first things first is I have tier 19 Deadeyes, which means if I would have tier 20, that would usually knock 1 or 2 seconds from the time because there are some tier differences, some hidden damage reductions or bonuses or whatever if you're fighting a smaller tier unit or rather a higher tier unit. So, for example, if I have tier 19 Deadeyes and I'm fighting tier 20 or 21, I would be doing a lot less damage because there are some tier differences in reductions or whatever. It was pretty easy to tell that a very long time ago, but I still assume that it's kind of there even as the game developed to what it is. So aside from that, what should you focus on getting in terms of the event? First things first, we have to check who we're fighting. So these are all small units up until the tanks, which are massive. The dragon is massive. So because there are a lot more small units and they're kind of split up for pretty much majority of the field that we're gonna be facing, we require to set up Avalon in a specific way. So potential 70, we require the Warhorn, and we require the Natural Leader. Aside from that, we require a morale boost weapon, which can actually make the morale boost, increase in attack speed and stuff like that. 15% bonus damage to friendly ranged units, and then of course +1 to the Warhorn. Then you choose the prism, either the Guardian or I suppose the Powder Prep, which is physical damage, but I kind of chose Guardian because I already have a ton of physical damage. I don't really know if that prism is gonna help out that much. And of course, Tempering Charm. Tempering Charm is probably a must-have in these events because you're using Deadeyes, which do single target DPS, and Deadeyes still, would take quite a bit of time doing damage to the ranged army if it was focusing one unit at a time. So you have units firing their shots and doing a ton of area damage, even if they would focus the same target or whatever. So I believe Tempering Charm is one of the more important events wherever you're placing Avalon and trying to pass it with your army. So this is pretty much the setup in terms of hero mastery. I think I have command 6, which increases attack and attack speed. So the other thing, or the other couple of things rather, is we have to go on to the armory. I have this sort of setup from my mage set because of course it helps Deadeyes in a way. I'm not sure how much, but I do believe it should help out. Then, of course, we go on to Reliquary. We want to have attack speed. We want to have the initiative. Then we go for attack speed and small units. And at the very end, I forgot to mention you want to have physical damage for the Deadeyes as well. Aside from that, the other thing which we can get is a dragon, which I don't yet have. So what about the dragon? When we go to the dragons do have predations, and we have supreme dragons right now. So if you would have that supreme true shot out or whatever, which grants like 40% damage to your ranged army, plus more damage to whoever you're focusing, it would actually make them do a ton of damage in this event. I don't have it, I wasn't lucky, but that could probably knock off at the very least 1 second from my score. So with those things set up, we have to go into the event. So this is what was placed in my own case. What I did was I made a formation like this, since these tanks usually take a little bit to kill and the dragon walks through here. We do have to kill the dragon as soon as possible, because once he reaches this place, he's gonna taunt all the Deadeyes and the Deadeyes will stop attacking. Meaning if you don't kill the dragon before it taunts, it's an instant reset. You're not going to do anything because the Deadeyes will only be hitting the dragon, and if they're not hitting the dragon, they're not gonna kill anything. At least from what I've noticed. So we click the fight and we check what happens. So as you can see, stuff is dying. Usually do that. It's already 4 seconds. Dragon instantly died. And as you can see, that's 7 seconds. Thing is, I'm not sure if I would manage to get 6. Either I'm not strong enough or I don't have enough attack speed. I think I have like 4.5 on the Deadeyes. It would be better if I would have like 5.5 maybe, or a little bit more, I'm not sure, but might as well just try it like this, right? So let's try like this. All Deadeyes are being touched. Alright, so similar formation. The dragon is not dead, so it's gonna taunt. Yeah, I think it taunted, so they didn't do almost any damage. So one more go, but I've already showcased 7 seconds and it didn't really change much. So the dragon is not dying with this formation and it ends up taunting them and they do almost no damage. So yeah, the first formation is what kind of gave me 7 seconds. I'll try to go for Valerie and Sylvani archers like before, and we're gonna see what happens. If I get like 7 or 8 seconds, I'll probably make a second video as well. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you found it useful, and if you did, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. As well as if you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that. In return, I would be able to help you out more individually in terms of events, PvP formations, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank all of my patrons for the support. I really appreciate it for your subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe out there.